everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella. And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Williamson off the inbound pass. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
That's good from Williamson.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Hits the trifecta. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
And it's the Sixers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And stolen by Jones. And it's the Pelicans on the break. The rebound by Maxey. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Outside Harden. Outside Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Second free throw, no good. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
That free throw, no good.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses. And that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
And he nails the third.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Back to Harris. Outside Harden. Over Jones. Harden can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Williamson. Out to McCollum. Fires for 3. And the Pelicans miss again. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
Back to Maxey. And Valanciunas over to help. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Harden. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Williamson inside. Valanciunas. There's McCollum with the three. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Philadelphia calls time here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
McCollum's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. To the middle. Booker with it. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And here's McCollum. Puts up a three. And Aiden pulls it down. Right side Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Okogie. Durant, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Booker for three. Counted from distance.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Here's Okogie. Another three for Phoenix.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Booker. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Pass to Williamson. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Jones. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Okogie. From 11 feet away. The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum with a steal. Out on his own on the break. And he lays it in on the break.
Fast hands from CJ, finding the steal and getting the fast break rolling.
Pass to Okogie. And a miss there on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
The Suns leading. And stolen by Jones. Here's McCollum. And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Phoenix calls timeout. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Craig. Here's Lee. Outside Ross. Shot clock at 5. The three from Craig. He can't hit that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Shot's good by McCollum.
You see the strength by C.J. McCollum on that bucket.
Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. From the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Pass to Lee. Now Payne. Craig on the wing. There's the triple. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. McCollum with it, and it's Payne picking him up. And And McCollum, good for 3. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. And stolen by Jones. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And McCollum slams it in.
A rare dunk from C.J. showing off his hops.
He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after that. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
Nance can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Outside Durant. Tipped away. And pushing it up is New Orleans. Again in transition. And it's Alvarado missing.
Why do me like that?
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the
Score
ball.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Booker's shot is good.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. B.A., but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Now Durant. Okogie on the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Daniels. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Murphy's shot is off. Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Okogie into the lane. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Back to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. Launches a three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Paul with it. Pass to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Murphy. 4-3. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Booker. Now Aiden. Here's Alvarado. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Murphy's shot is off. Here's Okogie. Right side Booker. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up. And they're on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Nance with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Durant. Suns keep it alive. Back to Okogie. Cans it from the wing. Okogie's got 5 now. Here's Hayes. Up in time.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Booker no good. Pass to McCollum. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And the Suns with possession. 3-point lead. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count the basket. McCollum's got 15.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
Phoenix calls timeout. been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
The Suns making a switch here.
Suns substitution. Torrey Craig.
Here we go, all alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Ingram on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
They double-team Paul. Outside Craig. Pass to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-3 run. Shot's good by McCollum. And now a 6-point Pelican lead.
We see you, C.J. McCollum, playing down low.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. And the reach of KD, no need to be pinpointing with that alley-oop. He can just about touch the rafters. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Durant, no good. For three, McCollum fires in the triple. McCollum's got 11 points here in the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Here's Ross. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Larry Nance picks one up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
He hits the second from the line. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nance. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Now here's Craig. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Murphy. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Ross. Outside Payne. The 3 from Craig. Here's Ross. And he lays it up and in.
And the speed in which Ross can lift off the floor helps him create a lot of second chance points.
Here's Murphy. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Lee. Craig on the wing. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Daniels. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And so it's New Orleans. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Here we go. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now here's McCollum. Takes the three. Rebounded by Payne. In transition, here come the Suns. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Aiden, no good. McCollum with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Now in Tunis.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Out to McCollum. Picked by Williamson. Fires from deep. And C.J. McCollum good for three.
C.J. just so smooth and is a marksman from three.
Outside Payne. Pass to Durant. Back to Okogie. To the right side. Here's a three from Paul. That shot off the mark. For three, McCollum. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul with it. McCollum covering. And here's Durant. To stop the run. Sinks it from distance.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Pass to Valanciunas. The three ball. And McCollum is good for three. McCollum's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's a 6-point game. Now Payne. Here's a three from Paul. Jones grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. For three, McCollum. And it's Phoenix's ball. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. The three is up. The shot misses. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
By himself.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
How about a show of power from KD? He knew the contact was coming. Ripped right through it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Williamson hits them both.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Back to Paul. Okogie on the wing. And stolen by Williamson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
For 3, McCollum. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. An insane quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana. The home of the Pelicans. Right here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And that one's good. Ingram. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Curry, good.
3 points.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the three off target. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Now here's Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
For 3.
When all the attention Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Thompson for the triple. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Curry. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. A three-pointer, Wiggins. And another three for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Substitution for the Warriors. JaMychal Green.
Here's Ingram. Off the inbound. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. On the wing, Wiggins. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Can't hit the corner three. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Pass to Jones. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Now McCollum. Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Got a hand on it. Now here's DiVincenzo. Poole with it. Down low. Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he...
Oh, my goodness, man. Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's McCollum. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Poole for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Daniels. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 5. Curry on the wing. Goes up to the stripe. And the basket is good. Curry's got 5 now.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
It's stolen. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Nance. And here's Daniels. The rebound by Payton. And Curry has it in the corner. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Daniels, headed by Green. Nice move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Back to Looney. And the powerful one-handed slam.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
The drive by Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. Over Hayes. Curry's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Thompson with the bucket.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Murphy outside. Iman Green with the rebound. So it's the Warriors now. Golden State moving it around. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Daniels with it. Pass to Hayes. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those teams.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. The Warriors trail. Pass to Green. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Daniels. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hit by Kuminga. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight. Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make this spectacular look routine?
Now, here's Poole. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
New Orleans leading by 3. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And slam dunk by Ingram.
What an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Thompson right side. From deep. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pass to Williamson. McCollum outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Poke loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Here's Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 7.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And here's McCollum for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. McCollum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Pass to Thompson. For the 3. They get it back.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the ball.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. New Orleans moving it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 11. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Poole, no good. Pelicans leading by 11. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so here is Golden State. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3.
3 points.
Poole's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd. 3-pointer, Daniels. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Poole. Poole on the wing. To the wing right side. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murphy's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans. Daniels, no good. Warriors trailed by 14. To the middle. Nance with some nice D. There's the drive.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. They get a hand on it. They're running. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels, no good. And the Warriors with possession here. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, a multi-talented wingman. Iguodala is excellent at getting it to his guys. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Alvarado. And the rejection by Iguodala. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Andrew Wiggins.
From deep three-point range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Daniels. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Warriors trail by 16. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Daniels. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Curry way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
But Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nailed from three-point land.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Screen by Valanciunas. They get the rebound. Out to Ingram. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Green. Curry looking around. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Yep, that one goes. And that's 15 points for Brandon Ingram.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State ball.
Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And here's McCollum for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Curry on the wing. Shoots the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 8. And the basket by McCollum.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pelicans.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's McCollum. And Looney sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. 35 seconds left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Launches it. McCollum no good. Thompson looking for an opening. It's good from beyond the arc.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And it's the Warriors to start out. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Jones. Poke loose. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Now here's Curry. The three is up. Williams grabs the board.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets through like that, you got to look out.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Ingram with the ball. Now Wiggins defending.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Looking to win the run. No good there. And New Orleans will come the other way. Inside. Now in Tunis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now Curry. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Wiggins for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough.
Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Curry drives in. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
The Warriors trailing. From deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Don't see it a ton, but Klay Thompson off the pull-up there. Great balance.
And Williamson throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The pull-up. Looney grabs a miss. And 1:01 left now in the first quarter. Outside Curry. To the inside. Pass to Looney. No good that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Jones. Thompson with some nice D.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by McCollum.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Curry with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, no good by Golden State. He got it off in time.
That's just all effort from Klay Thompson. Getting up into his man, that's just tenacious D.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Pelicans ahead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on them.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The shot by Iguodala, no good. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
McCollum with it. Kuminga defends. Here's Ingram. And it's Poole with a rebound. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here is DiVincenzo. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
And again, no good by Golden State. Here's New Orleans now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Hey, you shitty, bro. Just quit.
Warriors decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here.
Just quit, man.
This Warrior squad is struggling. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Now the Pelicans in transition. Daniels misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And it's New Orleans ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on. That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Poole outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Green, a screen. Right side, Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
4-3. Knocks down the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, ripped away. Here's the three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
And it's Green off the drive. Back to Poole. And they're on the run. Here's Alvarado. bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors ball. Substitution for the Warriors. Play down.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
A shot to stop the drought. The Pelicans pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And Daniel doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And the free throw, no good. Now the Warriors with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss and you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Shot clock at 5. Murphy. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Puts up a 3. No good. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Alvarado. Finished off the break. He's got 5.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Pass to Curry from deep three-point range. And again, no good by Golden State. And here are the Pelicans now. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Here's Daniels. Here's Murphy. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Outside Curry. Green, a screen. And again, no good by Golden State.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's Thompson. Left side, DiVincenzo. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And here are the Pelicans now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, BA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
Wiggins for 3. Hits the trifecta. Wiggins has got 6.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Williamson, right side. Over Green. No good off the glass. And here are the Warriors now. And here's Thompson for three. Rebounded by Ingram. 1:25 left to play in the third. McCollum's shot is off. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. The three. Buries it from three. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's McCollum. The layup misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Valanciunas. And a nice finish on the layup. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender. A little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
Pass to McCollum. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
And so it's New Orleans ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Well, and there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Warriors with possession. Thompson outside. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by New Orleans. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Pass to Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And stolen by Jones. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Green, a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. The ball's knocked loose. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And a deep three from Curry. Valanciunas with a rebound. And the Pelicans with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
First personal foul. First team foul. Pelicans foul. Herbert Jones. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Curry. And too long on the shot.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And stolen by Jones. Fast break, here we go. They grab their own miss. There's McCollum with the three. Fires in the triple. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And here's Curry for three. To the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. And here's Ingram outside. And another three for New Orleans.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
The three from Curry. Out to Thompson. Takes the three. Jones with some nice D.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Hauled in by Curry. A minute and a half left in the game. Drops in the three. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for C.J. McCollum.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Kuminga for three.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pass to Ingram. Off target from three-point range. Golden State with the ball. The shot by Iguodala, no good. Inside.
If you're gonna quit, just quit, bro. Don't waste our time like this, man. Just quit.
Is showing up again later. Wow.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Pelicans.
Oh yeah, fuck me. Fuck you.
Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
That's it for the stream, man. I'm up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all later.